Hi, grade 4. Hope you all fine. Do you know what is this pinky thing? Do you want to know? So watch this video to know what it does. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting topic, which is respiratory system. Respiratory system. Actually, we need this system inside our body because it has a great importance in our life. So, first, respiratory system is responsible for breathing and give us the oxygen we need to do different activities, and also get rid of carbon dioxide that is really harmful gas, cannot stay in our body. Okay, so respiration process is the process of entering the air carrying oxygen into the body and pushing the air carrying carbon dioxide out of the body. Again, the respiration process is the process of entering the air carrying oxygen, which we need, into our body and pushing out the air that carrying carbon dioxide out of our body, which is very harmful to our body to stay in it. Okay, so this system consists of nose, which is the first organ that air enters through it, then throat, then trachea, lungs, and diaphragm. Okay, so again, nose, throat, trachea, lungs, and diaphragm. Okay, so let's talk about the path that air take through respiratory system. First, through nose or mouth, the air enters. Okay, and we prefer to take the air by nose, not by the mouth, as nose has hairs, mucus layer to filter air, and also have a blood capillaries which make the air warm. Okay, so number 2 goes to throat, okay? Then goes to trachea, then goes to lungs, which filled up with the air like two balloons. Okay, so as we can see here, this two lungs, trachea is branched into two tubes called two bronchi, as we can see here. Deal? Then the two bronchi are divided into smaller tubes that look like the branches, known as bronchioles, and at the end of the bronchioles there is a little sac surrounding by the blood vessels known as air sacs or alveoli. Air sacs or alveoli. So let's talk more about alveoli. So alveoli, as we can see here, extract or take oxygen gas from the air. And inside the blood vessel, oxygen moves into the bloodstream. Then it can be carried around the body to help organs and system to work and do different activities. And alveoli at the end of bronchioles, which take oxygen gas from the air. Okay, so let's talk more about this and watch this video with me.
To understand the process of breathing, in humans, the main organs responsible for respiration are present in the thoracic cavity. In the thorax region, the rib cage and a dome-shaped fibrous tissue, known as the diaphragm, are observed.
diaphragm.
Present within the rib cage are the pleural membranes, which enclose the lungs. The right lung is divided into 3 lobes: the right superior, right middle, and the right inferior lobe. The left lung is smaller and has only 2 lobes, the left superior and the left inferior lobe. Both the lungs are associated externally with small tubular bronchi, which unite and extend into the trachea. The trachea has incomplete C-shaped rings of cartilage, which prevent the tracheal wall from collapsing. The trachea leads into the pharynx, which is connected to the nostrils. As we breathe in air, the oxygen molecules enter the nostrils and travel downwards through the pharynx and trachea to finally reach the bronchi. From each bronchus, oxygen travels into the lungs. Within the lungs, the bronchus divides repeatedly to form bronchioles. Oxygen travels through these bronchioles and reaches the alveoli, each of which is surrounded by a network of capillaries. A section of one alveolus shows the presence of numerous alveolar chambers with pores. Blood, containing RBCs, is seen flowing through the capillaries. The oxygen molecules from the alveolus diffuse into the capillary and then get absorbed by the bluish-purple RBCs. This causes oxygenation of the RBCs, and a transition in their color from bluish-purple to red is observed.
Take the oxygen
The blood
gas.
moving into the alveolus contains RBCs and carbon dioxide molecules. These molecules are released into the alveolus. The carbon dioxide collects in the alveolar chamber. And then from the alveolus, it travels through the bronchioles into the bronchus,
Now
which
it's
finally
getting
reaches
out.
the trachea, and is breathed out through the nostrils. So the process of breathing in air rich in oxygen is called inhalation. After the contraction of the muscular diaphragm, the lungs expand, and the air rushes in, resulting in the inflation of the alveoli. During exhalation, the diaphragm moves up and the lungs contract. Thus, the alveoli deflate, causing the air to be forced out. This exhaled air is rich in carbon dioxide. This process of inhalation and exhalation is known as respiration, which is approximately 20 times per minute.
Thank you for listening. Actually, at the end of this video, there was 2 words we don't understand, which is inhalation process and exhalation process. So let's talk about it in slow motion, okay? So let's start with inhalation process. This one, inhalation means air enters the lungs. The air rich in oxygen enters the lungs. Then the diaphragm, which is the muscular organ we have here in orange color, is going downward or contract. And this is causing to the size of chest enlarge it or increase, lifting a space for the air to enter the lung, and lung can expand. This is called inhalation. So what about exhalation? Exhalation, the air rich in carbon dioxide is expelled of the lungs. Okay, so as we can see here, a diaphragm muscle, which in orange is going upward, and this is called relaxation or expand, and this is because the size of chest becomes narrow or decreased, so it's make some kind of pressure on lungs to spill out or expel out the air from it. It goes to bronchi, then trachea, and go outside the body. The exhalation and inhalation process, we do it several times in 1 minute, and this is how we breathe. Okay? So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.